Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of 15-Minute Builds. And as you can see, we're in a brand new super flat world for the 101st episode of 15-Minute Builds. In today's episode, we are going to be building ourselves a bit of a Tudor house, or the style is also known as medieval revival. And we're going to be using the bone blocks, all the oak, a spruce door, and grass blocks in case I misclick something. And that should be pretty much all the materials we need for the house. So yeah, that's the gist of it. So let's talk dimensions and then we'll get right into building. So we basically have two boxes here, right? We've got this big rectangular box right here, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 9 by 15 for this box, and then this box is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 by 5, and that's just centered in the middle of this box with a 3-block gap between those posts. So there are your dimensions in case you want them. Otherwise, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right to building. I'm going to put 15 minutes on the clock starting right now. So the first thing we're going to do is build up each of these little posts 5 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. And what we're going to do here is essentially lay out the framework for the house. Also, if you haven't already figured out by the fact that we're using bone blocks in this build, we are now in 1.10. Yay, 1.10 and updates. I've also heard that 1.11 is going to be another relatively short update. So once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and basically just connect that framework up, kind of draw an outline around. Once again, using the stone or using the oak. That's the stuff. I couldn't think for a minute there. So we'll go up like that. There we go. Then we're going to essentially draw another outline around the outside of this main 9 by 15 box. So we'll have another outline like right here, and it's not going to go over this one. So we'll just bring that across like so. So we'll have something that looks kind of like this, and then we'll bring these up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, good. Okay. And once again, we're going to go ahead and connect that framework too. So we'll do that over here. Oh, if I could... gotta love those misclicks. There we go. Speed building. It's a wonderful thing. Something I've actually gotten relatively okay at over the years, but that's okay. So the next thing to do is to lay down a whole bunch of bone blocks. And we're going to lay those down behind the frame of the house like this. And we're basically just going to draw a wall behind the house out of bone blocks. So let's go like so. And we can cap that off. That's fine. There we go. And these are the moments when I wish I had World Edit, because it would just make filling in the walls so much faster. But that's okay. There is no World Edit for 1.10. Not yet. In fact, I think World Edit just recently came out for 1.9, or it might still even be in beta. It might be a 1.9 beta release. I'm not sure. But either way, we're just filling up the back with this, with the bone blocks, and we're also making sure that the bone blocks all face upwards, because they have kind of the same mechanics as like pillars and logs, where essentially, whatever direction you place them is going to affect the texture a little bit on the sides. So we're going to make sure they're all facing upwards. And then we're going to bring those around like this. All the way around there. Okay. And then what we're going to do is right here, we're going to do essentially the same thing with bone blocks going around this wall. So, oh man, can I not? I think I made this one too high. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I cannot play. Will you stop falling off the thing? There we go. So most time-consuming part of the build is probably going to be filling this in. If I had world edit, this would have already been done like 10 minutes ago. Well, 4 minutes and 14 seconds ago, or whatever the time is. Either way, we do not have world edit. Although I will say right now that when world edit does come out, I am going to start using it in 15-minute builds because it allows us to do stuff like this in a fraction of the time. And I don't use it for cheaty things that you can't do in vanilla. The only thing I ever use it for is just filling in masses of blocks at once. That's the only thing. I know when I was using world edit for a while, there were a lot of people who... Oh, I have auto jump on because I just changed 15-minute builds. Ugh, I hate auto jump. That will be disabled starting with the next 15-minute build. That's okay. We are almost done filling in this back part. Come on. There we go. Almost. Okay, good. So that's taken care of. Now we're going to knock out space here for a door, space here for a window, here for a window, here for a window, there. Actually, let's do it from this side so I can actually see a little bit better. We'll knock out maybe 3 windows there. Sure. This we're going to... Actually, you know what? We're going to do something else on this side, I think. To make it more interesting. If we have time. That is the question. I don't know that we're going to have time. We'll have to see. Okay, so let's see. Next step, let's go ahead and put the floor in here. And we'll just knock all of this out as best we can. Stop with the auto jump. Grr. Anyway, we'll just knock all of that out and then fill it in with oak planks. Like so. Almost. Oh, there's the auto jump again. That's going to throw me off. If we don't make our 15-minute time limit, I'm going to blame auto jump. I'm calling it right now. Okay, so let's put a couple oak fences in these windows. Now, the windows don't look amazing from inside, but from the outside, they look much, much better. And up here, we're going to go ahead and start working on our roof a little bit. So we're going to take this roof out and over like so. Did I mess this up? I feel like I messed this up. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things. I may be losing my mind. Okay. Let's put these down. And we're doing a very simple roof here. It's basically just a stair over, a stair over. You've probably, if you've been following this series for a while, you've almost certainly seen me do this roof a million times. This is probably my favorite roof ever, and I use it way more than I probably should. But we'll do something like that, and that will kind of come up here, and then we'll go ahead and bring this roof over like this. There we go. Until it hits this top portion right up here. There we go. And this will come over as well. I'm kind of thinking... Well, it really doesn't matter because that log is going to be there either way. There we go. So we'll do something kind of like that. And then back here, I'm going to put the bone blocks in again. I'm not going to worry about interior on this build because you guys can have fun with that yourself if you'd like. And we'll put a fence up there. Now, up here for a little detail, we're just going to do some fences kind of like that, I think. That should be good. And then over here, we're going to start working on this roof right away as well. Wow, we're already at 8 minutes. Holy cow. The time. I might actually run out of time on this one. There's a very, very good chance that I am not going to finish this in the time that I was hoping for. Okay, so we'll do this. And yeah, that's going to be a massive roof. That's going to take forever. Okay. Fastest roof building ever. So basically, we're going to do a very, very similar roof to kind of what we've already done here. And we're going to kind of connect that over and down like that. And it's going to be essentially the same general feel, except we're going to go up and over. And then once we reach a certain point, we're going to start kind of turning it to a single slab slope. So it'll be a roof kind of like this. You can kind of see half the shape there. So turn, up, over, stair, 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 and then slab. So that is our roof shape for this side of the house. And let's go ahead and lay down our oak planks on top. The reason we're using the oak planks is because I think they're really kind of the closest color-wise to like what thatch would be if you were to build this using thatch. Is that right? I feel like... Let's see, here's the middle. Yeah, no, maybe. I think this. That is so not right. That's not even close to right. I'm messing things up. Okay. Wait a minute. What did I do? Stair, stair. No, that was right. And then slab. I don't know what... Maybe if we do it from this side, we'll figure it out better. Here, there, here, slab. No, I guess that is right. It just doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. So, then we'll go ahead and bring these planks all the way across as quickly as we can, because time is a thing. And we'll lay down our stairs right here, and we're already 11 minutes. Man, I am not going to have time for all the detail in this house that I would like to add. That's too bad. If I had World Edit, maybe. This is why I want to use World Edit when it's available, because I'll tell you, there's so much more that we could do in the time period if I just had World Edit so I could fill in walls and floors and things like that faster instead of doing them by hand. I don't have any intention of using World Edit to do things that you can't do in vanilla, but just filling stuff in, that shouldn't be something that I have to limit myself with, especially when I'm trying to essentially give you an idea of a style within such a short period of time. And I should also say that if you're rather new to this series, the goal of this series is not to give you a build that you can copy and paste and, just copy block for block. The idea of this series is to give you an idea of a style, a theme, if you will, so just some inspiration, something you can kind of say, oh, so that's kind of how that style works. And then, kind of make it your own and build it into something that you can make much better than I can in the span of 15 minutes. You know what I mean? You can spend a lot more time on it and really make it into something that's really cool and worth sharing and building and being proud of. Because realistically, you're never going to build anything truly amazing in 15 minutes. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so we've almost got this filled in with the bone blocks as well. Let's knock out a window right... Oh, man, I've got some of these that are faced the wrong direction. There we go. Let's knock out a window. Let's make that like a nice 3-high window. Why not? We'll do something like that. Sure. It's fine. And then we need our planks to come across, or not our planks, our slabs to come across like so. And there we go. Roof is in place. Cool. And we are at 13 minutes and 43 seconds already. Man, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish even close to as much of this house as I would like to. Because if I had more time, I would add like some other stuff to this house, such as a little thing that kind of came off here and was off to the side, some of that kind of stuff. But I don't have time. Not in the 15 minutes. No way. All right, so we'll get some windows in over there. That looks pretty good. And we'll do something like this. That needs to be bone blocks. We'll go like so. I need one torch. There we go. We're at 14 minutes and 34 seconds right now, so I have this distinct feeling I'm not going to finish this, but we'll just kind of torch spam. And then up here, I would put down a floor of planks up here. And you get the idea. I'm going to call it done. We're at 15 minutes and like a second, but you guys get the idea. I mean, basically, we would put a floor in up here. You'd have some sort of like a ladder or staircase that would come up. You'd have to build it maybe like, you know, in the corner or something along those lines. However you want to do it. Window designs, all this kind of stuff. That's really up to you, however you want to do it. Generally, for this style, we wouldn't have quite as many windows as I've got here. We would have a lot less, in fact. But we'd maybe do, I don't know, something like this, maybe. I don't know how I feel about spacing the windows out so evenly. But you guys kind of get the idea. And there's a lot more that I could do in this house if I had time. But unfortunately, I am out of time because we're well past the 15 minutes. So either way, it's a nice little Tudor house. I'll do some landscaping and stuff afterwards. Just, you know, a basic pathway and maybe some grass and things like that. But all in all, it ain't bad. It ain't too bad. And I hope it gives you at least the idea of the style and how you can use bone blocks and make things look all pretty. So there you have it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.